thought, that's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen, and I really hope I never have to watch it again. But I had the strangest reaction. I watched it, and I said, I had this, I don't know what you call it, a premonition. I said, I'm going to work with that guy someday. And I didn't tell him that until about a year ago, because he's a little paranoid, but I didn't. now that I've known him for 30 years, it might be safe to drop. So then he made an absolutely beautiful movie called The Elephant Man. That just blew me away. I mean, I just thought he captured the life of this poor man, and he captured Victorian England, and he did it with great artistry and great skill and great sensitivity. Is that the same guy who made Eraserhead? You know, I thought there's a lot more there than I thought. So, it was an agent at CAA who represented both of us, who said, I think you guys would like each other, and why don't you have coffee? David remembers it being at one restaurant, I remember it being at another. I think I'm pretty sure I'm right. So we met in 85, 86. He had just made Blue Velvet, it hadn't come out yet. I had just made this movie, The Believers, with John Schlesinger, which was the first movie that I'd written and helped produce. And we really hit it off, and we wrote, after we were both sort of free, started kicking around screenplay ideas. We wrote this bizarre, big surprise, comedy called One Saliva Bubble. There's a title for it. And it was Dino De Laurentiis' company, where David had his deal. We were 6 weeks away from production. It was going to star Martin Short and Steve Martin. And it was about a whole group of people who happened to be at an airport in a town in Kansas when they're hit by a ray from a satellite in space that hits the baggage carousel, caroms around, and causes everyone in the room to switch identities. This was before Big, it was before any of those kind of identity switching. So we had things like there was a troupe of Chinese acrobats and a group of Texas oil men. Cut later in the movie to the appearance by the Chinese acrobats, and the screen opens and it's 25 guys in cowboy boots and big belt buckles trying to form a human pyramid. It was jokes like that. And Steve Martin and Martin Short were the leads, and we were 6 weeks away from production, and Dino revealed to David and to the world that he was bankrupt, and the company went away, and so did the movie.